do a bit of spectating on Mate and MRUS. I think this is going to be an interesting matchup.
Yeah, this is going to be so much fun. Called it bags and tags.
Yeah, bags and tags. But I think Springbok needs to watch out a bit. Because it seems like Wildcat might be chasing his tags tonight.
Oh, that is going to be fun.
Now this is going to be interesting. Okay, for some reason it seems like there is a slight echo.
Might be from my side. You might have to turn up your party chat volume though, because I needed to turn mine right up to hear you.
Oh yeah, let me. I tend to forget about these things because all these sounds, they got so much settings you gotta set. Party and basically to the center. Okay, that should be a bit better.
Yeah, that sounds better.
Do I need to set it up again?
A little bit more.
Okay, and how about now?
That sounds good.
Okay. Let's see. So I think they're just gonna mess around a bit on this one, and then I think they're gonna restart the server to to get the game started.
Yeah, no problem. Alright, I'm about to start my broadcast, so I'm going to do an intro now in a little bit too. So don't mind me.
Okay, so let's see. For some reason, my controller moves the camera all by itself.
Alright, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to tonight's stream. Tonight I've got a lovely guest with me, Dacha 121. Say hello.
Hi guys, glad to be here.
Alright, and tonight we've got a very interestingly named stream called Tags and Bags. Bags and Tags, I think we called it. It is 4Qmate versus MRUS.
Oh yeah, you know, I'm actually looking forward to see some action between the Knifing Queen Wildcat and the Teabag King Springbok. I think Springbok is feeling a bit sad tonight because I don't see any of his field guns on the TDM, so I think he might feel a bit offended there. Because as you could see on the group today, he's racked up a decent amount of kills on the field gun.
Interesting fact, Wildcat is a lady.
True that. That's why I dubbed her the Knifing Queen.
Yes. She's one of our GST ladies as well. I do adore her to bits.
Yeah, I think there's a few people in the community whose tags have been taken by Wildcat. I would say about 95% of the community has been teabagged by Mr. Springbok himself.
That's true. That's true.
Let's see here. We've got Mr. Springbok. He's standing here on the bridge, actually doing absolutely nothing. I think he's checking the streams now whilst he's playing. But it doesn't give you an advantage. There's a streamer delay.
There is. Alright, so for everyone who's watching, it's just a burn round at the moment, because we are still a few members short from MRU, so I think they're not the same time zone as us, right? They're about an hour behind us.
Yeah, I think they're I think they're an hour or two ahead of us. I think when it's 9 p.m. by us, for instance, I think it's about 10 or 11 by them.
We've already got some teabagging going on here by Springbok.
Let's first person him a bit here.
Great.
Oh! And it gets taken down by GMT BVX. And he's back up. Seems like which gun is he using here? Let's see. Oh, he's using the IMG low weight. It's actually a very lucky gun, but for this 12v12, I prefer the Parabellum.
Yeah, I don't know. It's just the guns like the Parabellum and the LMGs and that sort of thing. I haven't really gotten good at them. I think I use my bar and I stick to my bar and I'm like, that's it. That's pretty much it.
I think
Bar is nice.
I think if my good friend Mr. Nila Fall from MRU1 uses the Parabellum, I think he's going to be much more of a bigger pain in the arse than he actually is now. Because the Parabellum has a 700 round firing rate, which is actually very potent. It's hard to control it when you're standing up, but yeah, you know, it's a lucky gun, especially close quarters. You just spray and pray. Might kill somebody in Fortnite, but that's their loss. Oh, and it seems Inseeker might have left the party. Let me just open it up here again. Let's see. Party is now public. Okay, so we got Springbok here. He's still surviving these shots. So I just want to send Inseeker a party invite again. Getting all these new friends up here. Okay, so as everybody knows, this is still only a burn round. We're actually waiting for the match to really start. So we're gonna see what happens here now. Okay, can't see NC. Bloody cords getting stuck around my legs. This is never good. Never good. Okay, so it seems like 4Q mate is actually on point tonight. Like we said, it's still a warm-up round, and the Oaks are still shorting a few players. So yeah, we're gonna see what happens here tonight. Personally, I think this is going to be a very interesting match. Oh. Flaming Arrows gets a lucky dippy dip there from Mr. Springbok himself. Hey, that's a bad one. He went up close and personal. Oh, and he gets taken down. Okay, let's see. NC could just ask for party invites, so let's see quickly, yeah? NC. At you. Whiskey. And there she is. Luckily, I've got a very good spotter next to me. Yeah, you know, I love my wife very, very much because for some reason she can see stuff on the screen which I can't. Best part of every time she spots is like, I told you so. So yeah, we're just waiting for Inseeker to join the party. Just want to make this private again. And yeah, now it's private again. Okay, so we got Mixed Boot here. I wouldn't say he's camping. I would more say he's actually strategic waiting on the mountain top side, on the cliff here. Let's see where MRUS is at. Welcome back, Inseeker. And Inseeker left the party. Okay, so yeah, I think the Oaks are just trying to quickly finish up the round. so that the real match can start. And welcome back once again, NCK, and NCK leaves again. I'm so confused. Coming and going, coming and going. Let's see. So we've got Forkymate holding down a very solid line here. We've got MRUS here at the back. If there's anybody you guys want to spectate specifically, please feel free to drop a comment, and we'll go to the first person or third person. No problem at all. So let's see. Let's just send NCK quickly a new invite. I think that she might be having a few technical difficulties. So yeah, let's see. Okay, invite sent. Back to the game. Let's go spectate on Mr. I'm still curious to know, is it Gene or John? Because my first name is also written that way, and it's usually John. Okay, so Mr. John is actually running with the Fedorov. You know, this is one of the most... you know, I see people running with the Farquhar Hill, I see people running with this and that, but I see very few people actually use the Fedorov.
Lass mich deine Wunden versorgen.
Welcome back, NCK. I see you coming and going, coming and going.
Yeah, no.
I hate it when it happens. Tell me, is it Gene or John?
John.
Okay, so he's the same as mine, John. From Nightingale Gaming.
Yes.
Actually seeing him running here around with the Fedorov is actually doing a bad job, because you know you've got to take into consideration a medic doesn't always have to run into a positive as long as he can keep the Oaks on their feet. That's what mainly matters.
Yeah, that's exactly it. A lot of people, you know, miss that part. And generally your better medics and that sort of thing, your support players, the guys who are flanking and that, they're the ones that get grief for not getting a good KD in a game. But actually, if they're keeping their team alive, if the team ends up winning, then, well, they've done their job. They've done exactly what they were there to do.
That's why I've got a special shout out to my boy Proplos. You know, when you play against him, he's a pain in the arse, but when he's on your side, you can always count on that revive. Even if he's 50 meters away, he's going to come for you no matter what.
That's great.
Okay, so I think the real match is going to start now. I think this was basically only a warm-up from the Oaks.
Yes. So they're basically waiting on me to get into the server.
Okay, so they're waiting on you. I just want to send this link on the group as well.
Okay.
Can't remember if I did. Just want to send it in Discord as well. Okay, no, well, I'm just sending it again. You know, it's Alzheimer's. As you age, yeah, it tends to catch you.
Sure, you're speaking like you're like 60 years old.
Yeah, some days I feel like it.
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie, I do too.
No, luckily, I've, how should I say, my wife actually tends to remind me of tons of things, and she's like, "Did you remember that?" Yes, I did. No, I actually didn't.
You gotta get used to saying your wife now, right?
Yeah, it's still, how should I say, I just got used to saying my fiance, and yeah, all of a sudden it's how should I say, it's a big change from fiance to wife.
I'm sure. But yeah, I'm on my side. Welcome to the chats, everybody on my side. If you're just joining me, if you didn't catch the first part of the last stream that was interrupted by power surge, tonight I'm joined by Dacha121. And say hello.
Hi everyone, glad to be here. I hope you guys enjoyed the dips and knifing.
Good. And tonight we've got a special treat in store. We've got MRUS versus Q-Mate.
Yeah, 4Q mate one time. I think they should, we've got a 4Q mate platoon. I think we need a 4Q2 platoon. Imagine those oaks
That's a good
playing
one.
against each other. 4Q mate versus 4Q2. Yeah, so we're just waiting for spawn time here. See what it says on the group. Just need to see what's going on. Um, okay, so let's see. They're just waiting to give us spawn time here. So yeah, I think this is actually going to be very like a stream. We're going to see a bit of knifing. We're going to see a bit of teabagging. We're just going to see the Oaks having fun. It's still a
And isn't
shame.
that what Battlefield's supposed to be about?
Yeah, at the end of the day, it's only a game. It's not a how should I say formal way of life. But I think still Mr. Springbok is a bit knocked off because he doesn't have a field gun. The only thing I don't even see stationary weapons here, machine guns or nothing. So yeah, that's actually lekker. Have they confirmed it? Okay, spawn time is going to be on 4 minutes.
Yeah. Well, yeah. Yeah, it looks like they're confirmed now.
Okay, so I'm just going to park the camera quickly here. I just need to go and check something quickly. So I'm going to ask NCK just to relieve me for the next 30 seconds.
No pressure. I don't like to talk to myself, so yeah. Alright, but looks like we're going to be having a good game here. It's almost time to start. Tick tock, tick tock. Alright, 10 more seconds. And here we go. Alright, and obviously with TDM, everybody just gets up in everyone's face. It's glorious. Let's follow IDC Warrior here from NYU.
Okay, and I'm back. I see Mr.
Yo.
Alpha Whiskey is actually, gets taken down by Kids for Life MRU. Seems like he's actually waiting to get revived. Is he gonna get it? Or is he gonna wait for it to time? Oh, and Brawler gets taken down by flaming arrows. One thing I can say is, Flaming Arrows is a very decent player. I've played against him before, and he's potent, but he's more than potent with a bar.
You said flaming arrows, correct?
Yeah, Flaming Arrows. But I see he's
Running
running.
around at the moment with Parabellum.
Yeah, it's once again. I think it's due to the firing rate. You put that thing zoom on one, and you just go and lie on your belly, and you take out oaks like nothing, like it's nobody's business. Okay, so by the looks of it, Falcon-Mate's going to be the blue team, and MRUS is the red team.
That's correct.
Oh, and we got a lucky cheeky teabag there from Mr. Springbok himself.
Who else? Is there really anyone else?
I see basically on the bridge there was a major battle between MRUS and Forky, but it seems like Francois cleared out the last MRUS oak. Oh, on that revive. Okay, nobody's. Oh, and Jean just revived mixed boot, and I see we got. Let's see, who's here? Hashtag Lucifer. Lucifer is gonna get bagged. My Ningi's got very, very much. Oh, and Alpha Whiskey coming in from the side and sweeping the area. At this moment, we can't say that who's gonna win because this is still anybody's game.
Yeah, that's for sure.
I mean, scores.
MRUS is in the lead 26-19. But it's not a big lead, so it's really anybody's guess at this stage.
Yeah, you know, I've done a few streams for Forky, and the moment these oaks get their rhythm there, they do actually do it quite decently. Guys, if there's anybody you want to spectate, please drop a comment there, and we'll go to those oaks personally. Yeah. Okay, so we got Springbok and Bester taking the bridge. Springbok giving Bester some ammo there. So now we're going to see if Springbok can do that magical teabag of him again. Okay, he's crouching there. Okay, so there's not much action here. Got MRUS being suppressed. They're actually busy falling back because Springbok is laying down suppressive fire like it's nobody's business. I say, Mr. Byron, welcome, but Mr. Big Boot himself, I think he's checking the stream, checking if the oaks are performing like they should. If not, he's going to call them very naughty boys one time. Oh, and Ricky G, he's just busy trying to shovel people here and he's going mad. They're actually doing quite a good job of clearing this hilltop. Just on the other side of the bridge towards the conquest. We got Barnard running. Seems like
Apparently the stream on my side can't hear you.
Can't they hear me?
No.
Okay.
Give me a second, guys.
Let me just quickly.
I just want to check my settings. Make sure that it's not. I was playing around with settings when I was setting up my Elgato.
Okay, I'm just checking quickly if I can where that voice share option is. Devices, login.
Okay, on my side it looks like it's fine. I wonder if it's not just very low.
I guess it just said include microphone, audio and video clips, include microphone, audio and broadcast, share party audio.
Can they hear me on your side?
Yeah, they can hear you on my side. It's strange.
Because my settings fine. It might be that you're not allowing your voice to be shared.
Yeah, but I just checked it now, and it says my voice is allowed to be shared on the video or on the party.
Okay. Then it might just be that your voice.
I am trying. Don't want to yell at people. Okay, so I just set my mic to max, so let's hope it doesn't make a funny. Unless, last thing I can try to do. Okay, I just set up the strength of the headphones. So yeah, hopefully it would be better. Seems like Fork, you might just got caught up decently here.
Yeah, I mean, there's only a 3-ticket lead.
Make it a 1 ticket, it's even. We got Mr. Byron here. We can hear all 4 of you. I don't
All
know.
4 of us.
Yeah, I think my split personality is here as well. Okay, so let's see. Okay, so we got a request here for Bester. Let's go to Bester here, but
Machine gun, look alive!
it's actually strange. Now, you don't regularly see snipers actually or scouts actually running with. Oh, Banda, you call me crispy once again. Even my own wife calls me crispy. Bad crispy. Anyways, it's actually strange to see Bester is actually running with an infantry rifle. It's one of my least favorite guns to play with.
Alabama!
The enemy is in the lead.
Yeah, I'm not a fan, to be quite honest. Like I said, if it's not a bar, then I don't pick it.
Okay, you can give me... Yeah, you can give me the Hell Weagle, you can give me a bar, you can give me a scout.
Our side is in the lead.
Just don't give me a shotgun. The oak can stand point blank and I'll still miss him.
Ammo, throw me some ammo!
But the ultimate favorite now still remains the Automatico. It's just a shame we can't use it.
Machine gun!
I don't know, like even the Automatico for me, it's just...
Enemy team
But you
is
see
in
the trick is us, and I even showed Mr. Bigfoot himself. Now, the Automatico, you don't aim with it, you hip fire.
Look out! Enemy medic right over there!
Yeah, Mr. Bigfoot has a point here. He says, "I just want the bar, not the gun, the one that serves dope." Mr. Bigfoot, after this, we're going for 1 beer. 24 hours later, yeah, I think we're both gonna be in trouble by the job. You know, me and Bigfoot went for 1 dop
Need ammunition!
the first time we met. Now, literally 1 dop. Oh, he said 1 beer. 24 hours later, now, that was most probably the longest beer we ever had.
I need ammo!
24 hours
Yeah, well,
for one
that,
beer.
That's an enemy
no,
machine
it was never 1 beer, but yeah, that's we're sticking to that because 1 beer never drops you drops you somewhere.
gun! I need ammo!
Problems always start with your second beer.
Need ammo now!
Alright, so we've got MRU's taken back the lead with 52 tickets to 56. And yes, guys, we are still on the first map of the match.
Yeah, so you know, this is actually still very interesting to check here because this is still anybody's game. It's actually a very close game. It's actually, I'm seeking a wide variety of guns here. I'm checking Hell Regal, I'm checking the Lewis gun, I'm checking the Howard. I think personally this is good now. This match is actually so lucky now. I think I'm gonna invite Mr. Bigfoot now to another tequila shot, no hands. It's always, that was the fun part about the wedding. Tequila shots, no hands.
Oh, tequila shots, no hands. That's always an interesting situation. Gets messy though. Very sticky.
You know,
Apparently they still cannot hear you on my side, but so they're just gonna have to make do because I don't know where the technical problem is coming in now.
okay.
So
I'm just
you're
gonna
just gonna
check.
have to listen to me, guys. I'm sorry.
I'm just gonna check it once more.
All right. So who do we have in the chat that is rooting then for? I'm sorry. Team Death Squad, you just confused me so much. Because I'm reading the chat and I'm reading, go CTK, you can do this. And I'm like, hold on a second. What am I streaming?
Well, on my side, we've got Byron Becker and Cherie Pretorius. Why is your name? No, man, your stuff is showing Cherie Pretorius here. You need to update your YouTube. Making me confused now as well.
Can hear her giggling in the background, actually.
Yeah, she's actually giggling here because she's like Legrand, and I'm like, no, I'm reading Pretorius. This is not right. I say, so
Welcome back, Juan.
we got Mr.
It's nice to see who we've got on here. We've got Juan, we've got CTK Fatality. Hello. Grant, Skylar the Slayer, Siler the Slayer. Ah,
Mr.
it's a
Big Boot.
mouthful.
Mr. Big Boot said, yeah, I was sick for 3 days after those tequila no hands. But we also got a Big Boot there, just to defend your honor there. It wasn't just tequila, we had Jägermeisters, we had everything. So yeah, we actually quite sorted that night.
Dangerous stuff, dangerous stuff.
We still have a cracked chin, but yeah, you know,
But
alcohol.
it does tend to go from tequila no hands to tequila no brains, right?
Yeah, something like that. I mean, oh, come on. What's a wedding without tequila, without any injuries?
I'm a Jaeger girl myself.
There's nothing better than a
I do like the
Jägermeister or
tequila.
Jägerbomb.
Jaeger bomb.
Okay, so yeah, I'm
Because
just...
that's what gives you the energy to keep going.
Yeah, you know, another thing that my wife actually taught me is, how should I say, a Red Bull and beer. It's actually it doesn't have a bad taste though. I'm just gonna check here quickly on my settings. Maybe I can. We found the problem. Okay, so my wife is still apparently searching for the voice settings so it can be activated on your side, because as far as I understand, my side is sorted, but we're going to check now. Might be technical difficulties on my side.
It could just be my settings. I've spent the last 2 days fiddling around with audio settings to try and get the Elgato working, and honestly, I don't know what I've probably messed up.
Apparently she says you also got to go to party voice sharing allowed on your settings.
Yeah, that is allowed on my side.
Okay, yeah, it's allowed on my side as well. Let's just quickly deactivate mine and reactivate it
Apparently, I
again.
sound like one of those crazy women who argues with themselves. That's fun.
Sharing and broadcasts. Audio sharing. Okay.
Alright, so MRU is in the lead by only 4 points at the moment. Whew, this is a tight match. Quite exciting, actually.
Okay,
I
so
must say, since I've been playing COD, I've I've really come to love the TDMs. I said a bad word.
It's never a bad word. If it was a bad word, it would have been banned. Okay, so apparently voice sharing is activated on my side from all sides.
Alright, at the end of the round, I'll have a look at my settings again and just make sure.
Okay. We got Mr. Stephen Ward commenting here. If a Falcumate can hold the bridge, they can push them back and be in a good position, which is actually true. But you know, one thing I know, everybody's just running past this MRUS Oak. And Brawler takes him down. He's like, you're done camping. Oh, okay, it's not camping, it's strategic waiting. My apologies.
Strategic waiting, yes.
Yeah, you can't call them campers anymore. They got human rights. Unless it's terminated, then it's like, you're done.
Follow Ricky G here for a second. Hope he does something incredible and amazing and awesome.
Yeah, I think I'm going to go. Let's go and spectate on Wildcat a bit. I'm actually quite surprised to see her playing with a LMG because she usually plays how should I say, medic.
Alright, for those watching, this is the first map of the match. So at the moment, there is no other score except the one you see on your screen. But welcome to the guys who just joined, and hope you enjoy it. There are a little bit of technical difficulties with the audio, so I may sound like I'm speaking to myself, but I'm really not.
Yeah,
I'm not crazy, I promise.
I've been greeting about 600 times now. For everybody on my side who actually can hear me, they're gonna be like, yeah, we know you're Dakar. Stop it now, man.
Oh, how is the soccer going? How far is it? How much longer did it have to go? I know England's got 1 goal.
I thought soccer was about wickets.
Oh, dude, don't even go there. You're not gonna make friends here saying that.
Yeah, but I didn't know the Box and All Blacks were playing tonight.
Oh my gosh.
The moment you talk
I'm
about
so
soccer,
glad you guys can't hear this on the stream. He's just bashing soccer right now. It's not cool.
so let's see. You know, it seems like Falcumate actually took back the lead here.
Yeah, 1 ticket more for 4Q at the moment.
The only thing I hate about TDM is the fact that it's, how should I say, it's more of a camping game now. We need that close combat.
Yeah. And close combat in TDM is always fun. That's why I enjoy doing TDM in Fort de Vaux.
No, I don't. You know, I don't like TDM there because it's more of a strategic waiting game, and yeah. Oh, we got one MRUS pushing up here, and he gets taken down. Let's go and spectate on Vic, Mr. Vic Jardim 201. A very good player. I played against him the other day just for a bit of practice and so on. You know, he's very good. He's got very good gun control, very active, and yeah, he tends to get to be a pain in the ass. Doesn't give you a chance to turn around or nothing.
Our side is in the lead.
And I'm not a fan of going into a TDM with MRU, to be quite honest with you. I'm like, just accept defeat. It's okay.
Yeah, it's like when LGD comes into a server. It's like wanna form an alliance.
You wanna be my friend?
I'll wound you,
I'll play
kill.
with you. I will support you. You
No,
kill.
yeah, it's like when we play TDM and I've got high ping. That's when I tell pro players, you run behind me. I wound you, kill one time. Don't hesitate. They're already wounded by the time you come around the corner.
Right.
Seems like the outside. Forky is slowly trying to take the lead here, completely. But MRUS is actually surprisingly giving a major fight here. They're not actually going to give up on this TDM.
Yeah, I'm checking I'm doing a bit of an aerial view at the moment, and it looks like 4Q is definitely holding this bridge quite well. Or at least the one side of the bridge.
But also you got to take into consideration the Argon Forest. You don't have many areas to flank, and if you can hold a certain sector, it makes it extremely hard for the enemy to get in. And by my personal opinion, I think MRUS is in a better spot here because you can't flank them from behind.
Yeah, in a way. I don't think you can really get around to 4Q either.
At this moment, yeah, unless you use this back tunnel on the right side. If you
Yeah.
look towards C from B Conquest, that right side tunnel, if you can get behind them there, you can also rack up a few kills. And it seems like MRUS is actually doing a decent job of taking the lead again. But also, once again, it's still anybody's game.
Yeah, sure. Dr. Schmutter, welcome to the chat.
We've got Mr. Byron back here commenting. Forky is too aggressive. You know, I think if Forky wants to take this now, I think they just got to ease off a bit and let the enemy come to them. Okay, so we've got, let's see, MP18s, Noob Regal, crossbow. Haven't seen that one in a while. So quickly, if we check on the scores here from the for both teams, we got Flaming Arrows running 22 for 5. We've got Lazy Alpha 30 for 7. Well done, Lazy. Well done, Flaming.
Nice, Lazy.
Mixboot 13 for 4. You know, both teams are actually running quite decent scores here. And it seems like Forky is already catching up again. This is actually a very intense game because the ticket count doesn't go above 10.
Yeah, the difference in tickets to me. Yeah, I'm actually really interested to see how this match is gonna go. Because if this is the first map already, and it is so close, I think we're gonna go probably to 3 maps.
How many MRUS supporters do you have, Sherry?
How many MRUS supporters do I have? I have CTK supporters in my stream.
Yeah, I literally only got 4Q supporters in my team.
What is Springbok doing? He's hiding. Oh wait. To get position.
Oh,
But he's taken
and he
out.
gets him. He still gets him. He still gets for gets hashtag. Almost spoke my broken English there. He still forgets hashtag.
He still forgets hashtag, yes.
Okay, and hashtag is also back on his feet. Now this is going to be a support showdown. Hashtag versus Springbok. What's going to happen here?
Ooh.
Wildfire. Oh, and hashtag gets Springbok.
Hashtag gets him. Oh no.
Oh well, hashtag had a bit of support there. About 3 oaks, it's like, we're not getting back today. Okay, so once again we got MRUS trying to push those tickets. Mate still holding back. I'm actually quite surprised to see, it's actually interesting to see the MRUS is playing with more supports than anything else. Oh, and Flaming Arrows gets taken down by Lazy Alpha. I'm still trying to figure out why they call him Lazy Alpha, because he doesn't seem very lazy to me.
No, he definitely doesn't seem very lazy because he's going 33 for 7 at the moment.
Well done,
Pretty
Lazy.
impressive.
On a TDM. Oh, well done. But once again, it's like you can see, the tickets don't go above 10. There's a very slight chance of it going up, but yeah, it's interesting to see. But also, every time I try to say camping, I correct myself by saying strategic waiting. The thing is, if you strategic wait too close together, one grenade and the whole team goes down.
Yeah. The problem is when you strategically wait in the same position as like 5 of your teammates, does not end very well.
It's well, if I look at it personally, now I think these oaks have gotten some advice from Terminator. So it seems like MRUS is actually pushing this lead now. But they're not defended from the rear. Okay, they actually are defended from the rear side here. IDC Warrior, he's running in. GMT, BBX, he's there as well. These oaks are actually forming up a quite big defensive line. And once again, Mate takes the bridge. I'm actually curious to see how Francois V92 is doing. Let's go and spectate him a bit. He's actually doing not too bad either. He's actually running 27 for 14 at the moment, and he's running with the MP18 trench. Let's see what Francois can do a bit. Oh, Francois almost got roasted there. Okay, so it seems like Francois's got a lucky position there. MRUS already holding back a bit there. And Mate's coming in for that push. Seems like the Oaks are trying to close this gap here.
Welcome to the chat, Boogie. Nice to see you.
Okay, so we've got seems like if Mate doesn't perform a miracle now, the first match is going to go to MRUS. But this first match now, there's so many obstacles and stuff you got to get through that you actually need to. So you got to have a strategy for this map. But I think on the second map it's going to be a bit different. It's going to be a bit more open.
What is the second map?
I'm not actually quite sure. I had the list, but I'm still waiting to see what it's going to be. Oh, and the first map goes to MRUS.
First map to MRU, and yeah, well played though. That was really, really intense right up until those last few minutes.
Okay, so yeah, let's see what the next map's gonna be. Okay, so I think on the next map it's gonna be spawn straight away. Yeah, it's gonna be a direct spawn. If we look at the scores here, the Oaks actually did very good. We got Lazy Alpha running 38 for the 36 for 8. You got Alpha Whiskey running 40 for 15. What a beast. You got hashtag 29 for 23. Agent. You know, Agent is one of my nemesis on the battlefield. He got a lucky score there, 49 for 16. Black Terror 26 for 17. We got Brawler FC. Well done, Brawler. What a decent score. 45 for 32.
Very good score from Brawler. But in the meantime, while we are transitioning into the second map, I'm going to check my settings on my side and just see if I can see if there's anything on my side that I can change.
Yeah, because I checked on I think there's 2 areas where you can check for party chat sharing. And both of mine are activated. So you can just check there, for instance. I've got to say, well, Wildcat actually also had a decent game. She went 22 for 7. And yeah, we have a direct spawn here. What's going on? People there standing on one spot, breakdancing. And there they go. It's always funny to see how the people stand on one spot breakdancing.
Alright, so in the chat, what do you guys think? Do you think that 4Q will bring it back in the next one?
Well, in this chat side, I think it's going to be... I think 4Q might take this one. I think this is going to be a very interesting match to watch. Because the one thing that counts against the Oaks is... Oh, and Springbok gets taken down by Agent. The thing that counts against the Oaks, one limpet and the building is gone. Guys, if there's anybody you guys want to spectate on, please let me know, then I'll go over to them. And well done, John, taking down Sandeep, reviving Ricky G and Mixboot. So let's see what's going to happen here. Okay, so we got Ultimate currently taking the lead here. Still very early days in the game. It's anybody's game here. Oh, one limpet strategically placed right, and this building goes down with 5. Now let's say 5 to 6 MRUS players. Mr. Byron has a valid point here. If Ultimate let MRUS come at them, they will be okay. If they become impatient, they make mistakes. Okay, so we got Ultimate actually. They took this building, but still very close scores. And as predicted, the windmill didn't last long. Got Francois creeping up here on Lucifer and Vike Satan, you're down. Okay, so let's see what's going on here. GMT, he's running on his back. So we got MRUS on C domination. We got Fong Prop and John coming in here. See what's happening. Strong prop gets taken down, and what's going to happen here? What's going to happen? We've got John holding, it seems like he's either recovering or holding spawn. It's going to be one of 2 options there. Bester gets taken down by... Who took down Bester? Sandeep. So MRUS is actually holding C domination very, very tightly. We got Brawler and Francois here. Oh, and Francois V92 takes down Agent. Yeah, you bloody Agent, you. And it seems like MRUS might have taken back the lead again.
Yeah, MRUS only 28 points to 22.
I think
They seem to
personally,
have back flank here on the full Q mate guys.
yeah, you know, just by checking it now, I think 4Q mate needs to slow the pace a bit, just to try and hold the Oaks back. Oh, and the hashtag,
Hashtag is just, ooh.
he's on the roll. Okay, we got Lazy Alpha inside this building. He's actually facing the wrong... Okay, now he's got the right way. He's actually playing with the crossbow. Oh, and somebody fires at him with a rocket gun. And it seems like it might be Yuan base. No, it can't be Yuan base. It's IDC Warrior.
Ooh. Dodo can see Vic right here inside the building.
Mr. Safingalot, welcome, buddy.
Also right on the other side of the wall.
Oh, and he takes him down and gets taken down by a limpet. Well done, hashtag. You know, that's most probably my favorite weapon, one of my favorite secondary weapons. I know it's a tool or equipment or whatever you want to call it, but you know, I'm running 7 server stars on that thing. It works like a dream, especially when there's buildings involved. Oh, and Brawler gets taken down by IDC Warrior.
Oh, welcome to the chat, Xara. Nice to see you. And both teams are doing a good job at the moment. With MRU in the lead, 45 tickets to 34.
But you know, it's still easy, easy days in the game, early days in the game. I mean, we've seen MRUS and 4Q mate going at each other. The 4Q mate has a tendency of pulling it back the whole time. So we're actually going to see what happens here. Got Lazy Alpha coming in for that sneaky flank of his. Oh, and he gets taken down. I just want to go and spectate Mr. Springbok again. He's the only one doing the dips. And it seems like he went back to his ultimate baby, the MG15.
MG15, those were the days.
You know, it's a very, very decent long-range weapon. Nah, but yeah, if you try and perform it up close, it doesn't compare to the bar.
Yeah, back in the day, before I discovered the bar, I was actually, for the low weight, I was actually #1 in South Africa for the MG15.
Well done. Yeah, you know, MG15, it's not a bad weapon, but don't try and get up close and personal with the thing. Okay, we've got Mr. Satan here, top side. He's strategically waiting with his... it seems like it's an MG15 as well. Let's see here, Brawler just went down. He was on the building, he gets taken down there. And it seems like MRUS is slowly pushing up here.
What is Bester doing on the roof over here?
Strategic waiting with a marksman rifle. Let's see, he's playing with the Ross
MK.
MK.
Loud in these games.
He's playing with the Ross MK3 infantry. Also very like a sniper, but I prefer either the M1903 or the Einfield. Well done on the revive. Let's spectate on Wildcat. She's running with the M1917 low weight. You know, the fun part about that gun is minimal recoil and very long range. And yeah, you can almost call it unlimited ammo. 250 rounds in one clip. So by the looks of it, it seems like Oh, you got a lucky tea bag there from Mr. Satan. Oh, and Francois V92 takes him down with the Chow Chat. Is it the Chow Chat or the Chow Shed?
We had this debate in the last chat we had. Shashad, I think. I
Let's
think that's
just
how you pronounce it.
let's just call it that gun. Okay, so it
Chow
seems
chow. That's gonna be my new word for it. Chow chow.
let's just call it the Chihuahua.
Chihuahua.
Okay, so let's see. It seems like Forkumate is actually starting to slowly gain ground here. They're actually starting to get that groove. Oh, and Johan Base just took Francois V92's tags, and Francois still got multiple kills with his limpet. Once again, my favorite weapon. We've got Alpha Whiskey here. Let's go and spectate on Mr. Alpha, but I'm keen to see.
Oh, tag. Oh, and a teabag.
Oh, and Alpha gets taken down by IDC Warrior. So let's see what's going on here. It's going to be a battle between Francois V92 and Sadan went down again. Mr. La Vida Loca, welcome, bud. Glad to see you here.
Hello, La Vida.
You're living your La Vida Loca. Anyways, so let's see.
Moving on.
Yeah, memories.
Back in the day when
Yeah.
Ricky Martin was, you know, cool.
And today's children wouldn't. It's like Ricky who? It's not
No,
Ricky G.
exactly. Like, do the people in my chat even know who Ricky Martin is? How old am I?
La Vida currently MRUS took the first match, and it's still a very tight battle between MRU and Forkumate for the second match. So currently in the lead is MRUS, but there's, how should I say, it's still early days in the game to say. I think there's a possibility of Forkumate actually they're gonna take it, maybe. Depends. Because it seems like Forkumate is actually busy gaining ground. They're busy catching that rhythm. You know, we're talking about Ricky Martin. Nowadays, you play Johnny Cash, and everybody's like, "Who's this?" I mean, who doesn't know?
Cash.
Yeah, who
Wow.
doesn't know Johnny Cash?
I think a lot of people will probably know Johnny Cash songs, but they won't know who he is.
Yeah, it's that old guy. No, it's that dead guy.
Yeah, wasn't that guy that was played by Joaquin Phoenix? Joaquin?
Yeah.
How do you even pronounce that dude's name?
Passing on. That's why, you know, some of these oaks names are very confusing. That's why when I go to a restaurant and I can't pronounce the name, I don't eat it. Fuck all. If I can't pronounce schnitzel, I'm not gonna eat it. Maybe you get fancy words for poison or something and I don't know about it.
Yeah, I don't think that if you get fancy words for poison, I don't think you'd be serving it in a restaurant because I don't think it'd be FDA approved.
Yeah, okay, so we got the whole of MRUS, basically whole, but 90% of MRUS back in that one building again. And I can see, it seems like Forkumate is actually busy slowing down the pace here. Starting to become more of a long-range battle. Oh, and we got a lacquer rocket gun kill there from Mr. Brawler. Well done. The poor man sniper, the rocket gun.
The rocket gun, yes. It's just lazy. Lazy.
Lazy is racking up those kills, I see. Yeah. We got Lazy Alpha 21 for 8 again. He's strategic waiting at his best again. Okay, so we got Agent. He's here in the building. You know, the worst part is, if I'm not mistaken, I think we're playing MRU tomorrow.
Oh, you're playing MRUS tomorrow?
No, we're playing MRU1.
Oh, even worse. Sorry, no.
Yeah, no. You see that oak sitting in a corner with a parabellum? That's gonna be me. I'm not gonna say which corner. I'm not gonna jeopardize my position. Never.
Well, good luck for that one, see.
If there's, well, since it's a building, I'm just gonna be sitting there in a corner with a limpet, just waiting for people to come in. It's like Allah Akbar.
So you're going to jihadi yourself with Olympus?
Allah Akbar. Poof. It usually works. I was promised 72 versions of Battlefield after Allah Akbar.
72 DLCs.
Yeah, that's going to be interesting. Yeah, so, oh. Best gets taken down. Alpha Whiskey took down hashtag. Alpha Whiskey is actually cleaning up again. You know, this is gonna be a very extremely long stream there. If MRUS takes this match, and all of a sudden Pokemate takes the next two, because I know it's the best out of 4, but if they should win 2-2, they're gonna work on ticket scores here.
Oh wow.
Yeah, so there's not gonna be any tiebreakers. They're basically gonna run on the scores. How many did Pokemate win? How many did or kill wise basically?
Yeah.
Because personally, I don't think I've got enough beer to go on till 12 tonight.
Yeah, I haven't had any beer, so 12 tonight is going to be a long stretch.
Oh my soul. No, I can't do a stream without beer. If I do a stream without beer, you know, doing a stream without beer is like kissing your sister. Tastes right, feels right, but you know it's wrong. On so many levels. Oh, and Springbok gets taken down. Okay. Seems like Pokemate's actually doing a very decent defensive line here again. They're actually starting to wait for MRUS to come to them. We even got some mortar fire here. Now this is gonna become interesting. I just want to go and check something. I'm just hearing something outside, so I just strategically placed my camera out of bullet range, so everybody can enjoy the view. And we're gonna ask NC just to fill in for me for a few seconds.
Alright, so we've got MRUS with 55 tickets to 139. So, like I said earlier, not that my stream heard it, but yeah. The match is a best of 4. So there are still 2 maps after this to be played. So we're gonna get to see lots more of this. It's really, really close though. I mean, only 20 ticket difference in a TDM is not that much. I was in a DOM earlier. Oh my gosh. We were defeated. I think it was like 13 tickets to 150. Something stupid like that. I was like, yeah, I just spawned in, guys. Okay, I'm out. And then I left. I was like, I'm not doing this again. Wildcat here with her MG low weight. Let's have a look at GMT. Also MG low weight.
Okay, so yeah, and I'm back. Sorry, living here on the farm, you always got to go and check something if something doesn't sound like a.
Not like lions and tigers and hyenas and stuff.
Nah, that's not the main concern. If the dogs bark, you go and check. You know, I've always wondered what damage is gonna, what damage I can do to somebody trying to steal the livestock. I'm gonna be like these Battlefield players when they get a vehicle. I'm just gonna drive over somebody.
You just roll.
Because you can see some of these Battlefield players the moment they get a vehicle and they're worse than Allah Akbar. I mean, it's a solid brick building there, and they're still gonna try and drive through it.
Yeah, the most fun though when people do that is when they're playing on a hardcore server and they jump in a vehicle and they just drive and they drive over their own teammates.
Oh my soul.
It is the most frustrating thing.
And that is exactly why I don't play hardcore with people I don't know, because yeah, you know, it's like having friendly fire on there. I don't trust my teammates. Have you seen how trigger happy those oaks are? You can just walk there and sneeze, then you'll get shot.
I love hardcore though. In Battlefield 4 it was pretty much all we played.
Like, you know, talking about Battlefield 4, you know, the servers on Battlefield 4 is still basically packed. It's, how should I say, it doesn't empty. I'm actually curious to know,
Right. 17
because,
tickets left.
oh, seems like MRUS is actually taking a decent lead here. You know, I'm actually very curious to know now. Now we're going to have a Battlefield 5, which is a World War theme. What's after that?
That's after, let's see, after World War II. Odds are they're probably going to go back to something more modern.
Let's say, what? You know, now I think they should make a South African theme.
A South African thing.
Yeah.
What, like the border war?
No,
Well,
police
that's
versus
not
gangsters.
Southern.
It's gonna be more like a GTA theme.
No, GTA with city golfs.
Yeah, bro, what kind? You coming here with your Chico Golf and all, eh? Hey, but this is GTI.
I got polo.
You coming with your Polo Vivo. Check this, bruh. Hyundai i10, bling bling, chrome mags and all. La Vida Loca commented, BF South Africa, get out of here. You can hear now and then, hey Frikkie, klim vir daai bliksem se trekker af, man. Okay, so the second map goes to MRUS 200 for 177.
It has to be 2-1 to MRUS at the moment. I think. What is
How
the
2-1?
next?
It's 2-0.
Oh, 2-0, sorry. You're right.
So it seems like Forky Mate's gonna have to perform their magic on these next two maps. Because if Forky Mate needs to wants to win this TDM, they're gonna have to push it. Now they're gonna have to knock the Oaks about 200 for 150. So we got GMT BBX running 25 for 3. What a decent score. And let's see our lazy person. Oh, Lazy Alpha actually took some damage there. He went up to 25 for 17. But if you check at it, the scores are very equal. It's
Yeah, the
equally
scores are
spread.
very equal.
So there's nothing about being outnumbered or being outgunned or what. The Oaks are actually performing quite decently. So Sandeep ran into negative. John ran into negative. You don't see a lot of players actually running into a negative here. But your biggest enemy on these TDMs is LMGs. If you've got an LMG with a bipod, now, for instance, if you take the telescopic bar, that thing's a pain in the ass. So I think this is going to be another direct spawn here.
Yep.
Okay, I'm just trying to get my camera into top view here. You know, I think this is also one of Forkymate's stronger matches. Okay, spawn straight away, confirmed. Yeah, you can see who's a new streamer here. I've only got 29 comments. Oh my soul! I need to. Those are rookie numbers. I need to work on this. Gotta work on my Indian accent. You see, on this map, LMG doesn't really count. It doesn't help you that much because this is more of a close quarters game. Oh, if only if the Terminator was here with his dynamite now. I think he killed me the most times with his dynamite on this map. Oh, and Flaming Arrows gets taken down by Fongprop.
MRU hiding out in the buildings in the middle here.
You know what the Afrikaans, the English term is for Fongprop?
No.
Sparkplug.
Spark.
Yeah, his name is
Is that
Sparkplug.
what that is? That's great.
Now everybody who's going to get killed by Sparkplug is going to be, damn, I just got started. Okay, so seems like we've got Forkymate holding the buildings here. And Kids for Life, MRU, he's just a strategic waiting around this corner. Hey, but you better hope they're not coming from the back. Gonna be pumped full of lead. Okay, so let's see. Seems like once again starts very equal. Both teams running a decent score. MRU is taking these top buildings, but one limpet and that building comes down in your head. So let's see here. I wonder if Mr. Byron's still enjoying that pizza he bought. Rubbing it in my face like, yeah, I'm eating pizza tonight. I'm like, yeah, nah, enjoy. If you think I'm going to drive 150 k's now for pizza, you're mistaken.
Just a little wrong. How, guys that's watching on the stream, how is the soccer going? Keep me updated. Let me know.
Are the Proteas getting a few wickets there at least?
Oh.
You know what's the fun part about soccer? Not watching it.
Oh my gosh. Soccer is 1-1. 1-1.
See,
How am I missing this?
it's like I told you. Fun part about soccer is not watching it.
No.
You know, there's an old saying. Soccer, a gentleman's game who's played by hooligans, and rugby, a hooligan's game who's played by gentlemen. Oh my soul, Mr. Byron said here it was the pizza was fantastic. Should have saved some for the game. Haha, soccer is 1-1 extra time now. Okay, so let's see. Brawler, what's he gonna do? Come on, any bags? Any bags? No bags. I'm going back to Springbok. I don't see anybody else bagging. I know Brawler usually slips in 1 or 2, maybe 3 or 4, 10. And we got
Side is in the lead.
Mr. Springbok here. He's strategically placed. You know,
Fatality, I'm not sure that these are week. This is a week 2 match. I think this is just a friendly. Scrim.
no, I think this is the one of the league matches, if I'm not mistaken.
Is it?
The enemy is in
Let's
the
see
lead.
here quickly. We can always check here.
For the SNLV.
Yeah, this is for the SNLV TDM. By the looks of it, MRU is actually up the game, but you know, once again, this is still easy, early. Why did I keep on saying easy days in the game? Man, it's early days in the game. Because if you check the scores are running quite tight here. Come on, Mr. John, you can do it. Revive those people. Let's spectate John a bit. Why don't I see John here? Yeah, there he is. So he's actually doing quite a good job of reviving the Oaks. He's sticking close to Springbok. Springbok is standing there. He's waiting for the Oaks to come around. Oh, and somebody just... Did he fall to death? No, man, John. You gotta revive the Oak. Not fucking chucking him a medic pack when he's down. That's why I don't want to buy my wife a PlayStation. Because every time I die, she's not gonna revive me. She's gonna like, here's a med pack. Pat yourself.
I'm gonna tell her you said that. Oh wait, she's sitting right behind you, isn't she?
Yeah, luckily she heard nothing. You heard nothing. She threatened me. She says she's going to the stream. I said I don't want to buy you a PS4 because you're not going to revive me. You're just going to be chucking mid packs and be like, hey, pat yourself, you lazy bastard child. Oh, no, she wants to fucking bag me as well. You heard it, I said the naughty word. Okay, so let's see. You know, this is still early days in the game, and this is actually quite tight because if you check it, 74 for 75, 79, MRUS's favor. Forky Mate's going to have to perform that magic. It seems like MRUS might have gotten some practice on these maps. Okay, so let's see here. Forky Mate is actually doing a very decent job of pulling it back here. 79 for 80.
MRU's only moving by 1 ticket at the moment.
And it seemed like IDC Warrior might have been lagging badly there. And what is going to happen here? GMT is sitting in a like a posse there. All of Forky Mates around them, and GMT did a very good job of clearing the Oaks there, but gets gunned down. Forky Mate hit squad came in, but once again you can see quite a big variety of weapons being used. You got an MG15, you got an M1917, you got the sweeper, you got the Fedorov, the Hell Wiggle, the MP18 trench. You know, it's actually nice to see the Oaks are using the guns they're most comfortable with. Yeah, and Mr. Bigfoot confirmed. Yeah, it's this is a league match. Springbok is down here, and oh, Agent gets taken down by Bester. Well done, Bester. Oh, and gets gunned down. As the Bigfoot sweeper's life. Yeah, you know, some days I would say my wife is better with the sweeper than I am.
Yeah, your wife's actually getting very good.
You know, she's actually quite potent with the sweeper. If you give me the sweeper, I'll try fucking mudding people dead with the thing. You give me a Hell Wiggle, you give me a bar, I'm happiness. Give me a limpet only, more than happy. At least I'm not going alone.
Yeah, my problem with the limpets is I just keep wanting to run up to vehicles, and then I'll die 3 times before I get anywhere near it. And then when I do get there, I'll put it on, and I'm like, yay, it's so exciting. And then for some reason, it's fallen off. So it explodes randomly in the middle of nowhere near the vehicle. So another 3 tries later, I'll get like 20 damage. And I'm like, ugh.
The fun part about the limpet is you jump out of a plane right onto the top side of a vehicle. You chuck the limpet, chuck ammo, chuck limpet again. But see, for instance, on this map, if you go and try and hide in those buildings near sea domination, you just chuck a limpet there. I think my highest kill streak just by chucking it in there was about 7 oaks and 1 limpet.
That's pretty impressive. 7 guys in 1.
7 with 1 limpet. I think that was my best so far. Usually it's only about 4 or 5 in a tank, but yeah, most of the times it's 1 or 2. Every time I see I'm in trouble, I run into a building. I know the oaks are going to chase me. A limpet is waiting a long time.
I'll remember that. Don't follow Dacha into a building. Let him blow himself up.
My teammates usually were like, "It's Dacha, run!"
Yeah, so I think that's probably been me a few times trying to kill you in a small tank.
Yeah, you know, the limpets actually, I think it's very underrated, because that thing, if you use it correctly, it's major power. Oh,
you should see Little Green Monster with a limpet. Oof.
no, I think I have. I think she took out my tank. No, she actually, I think it wasn't the Boerkies thing. No, it wasn't on the Boerkies. It was, I can't remember where it was. And I know she chased me with the limpet, and I just got that one lucky shot before she could plant it. Yeah, but you know, the sad part is you don't see your limpet stats on TRN. I'm actually curious to know how many syringe kills Mr. Bigfoot has received. Oh, and Mr. Bigfoot, Mr. Springbok, oh, he goes up for that up close and personal teabag. With Mr. John as well. It's like a group teabag there.
A group teabag, guys.
Those are always fun to watch. Okay, so Flaming Arrows is trying to defend here. Ooh, And Black Terror goes in for major kill there. Mixed Boot, John, and Springbok. And Bester. Well done,
Yeah.
Black Terror.
That was a great kill streak by Black Terror.
And that's with the Howard, né? The most underrated gun on the support class. You know, that thing shoots like a laser. It's got like minimal recoil. Yeah, so seems like MRUS might have taken the lead here, but again, but still, once again, early days. It's only a 12-ticket lead so far. Oh, and Francois V92 takes down the Wildcat. And yes, for people watching the stream who actually watched the other game where the Battlefield prizes went out, it is Francois, not Francois. Or Francois, so yeah, it's actually Francois.
Francois. It is funny.
Yeah, it would have been a.
I was still laughing for hours after that.
I'm just waiting for that next prize stream. I'm gonna compete again. I'm just gonna be like, yeah, hey, what did I win? 10 hours before the stream.
You are not allowed to compete again. Prize.
Okay, I'm gonna use Cherie's phone next time. But once again, beer and commenting, never bad idea. Okay, so let's see here. Let's go to Mixed Boot. Oh, Mixed Boot is gone long time. Let's go to Sparkplug. Sparkplug, oh, gets taken down by GMT with the Madsen MG low weight. Got Mixed Boot here. Oh, and Mixed Boot just took down, I think it's, yeah, he took down Agent. One thing that I absolutely hate on TDM is smoke.
Yeah, smoke on TDM is just unnecessary.
That's like poison. Oh, and Satan gets taken down and Hashtag gets taken down as well. A Lazy Alpha was on the streak there. Let's see what Vic Jardim is gonna do. Still struggling, is it Vic Jardim or Vic Jardim?
Just leave it at Vic.
Oh, Vic takes down Hashtag. Hashtag dead. Let's see, Kids for Life, MRU, Wildcat. Okay, so they're basically on A side of domination, and we got Satan here on the inside. Oh, and Brawler gets shot in the back. That's bad. And Mixed Boot takes down. No, Francois V92 took down Lucifer. Okay, so we got a Wildcat going in for a sneaky flank here. Let's follow her a bit. Typical female, very confusing. I go left, she goes right. Oh, and Wildcat just took tag.
Wildcat takes that stone rock and teabags. We got it on stream. Thank you very much. Game over. We can go home now.
Game done. You know, I'm so gonna tune a Springbok now after this match from the group. It's like, what happened, bro? But once again, very tight game. MRU is only leading with 4 tickets. Okay, make it 5. Make it or let's see. This is interesting because you can see the Oaks are actually holding back quite decent. Hey, got stuck in a building. Well done, Brawler. Takes down Johan base. Well, if we check at the scores quickly, Francois B92, 31 for 11. GMT BBX, 40 for 7. Seems like Brawler still has a lucky spot, but Johan base knows where he is. Agent got taken down by Brawler, and Brawler is still alive. It's going to be a lucky showdown. GMT BBX. And it seems like Brawler, he's actually got himself a lucky spot inside there. The Oaks don't know he's there. And it seems like MRUS have taken a decent lead so far, but still can be changed. And Johan base takes down Brawler. Just curious, what's Brawler's score now? Oh, Sparkplug left your server. Might have lagged out. And the third map goes to MRUS. I'm actually very surprised to see how MRUS have improved on these games. So, MRUS takes it 200 for 188.
So you think they're going to play the last map?
Let's see here quickly. I think Springbok might feel the urge for vengeance to reclaim his tags.
Alright, so it does look like they're going to play the fourth map, but they, not MRU, the 4Q guys are just subbing someone out.
Okay. I'm just waiting for I'm waiting for Mr. Springbok to comment on the I saw your tags go.
It looks like MRU are leaving.
Okay, I think I think it's like, yeah, we won, we're done. I think this is actually nerve-wracking. But if you check GMT BBX, 41 for 8, very decent score there. And where's Mr. Sparkplug? 25 for 26. Francois, couldn't see it now. Let's see here. Okay, so it's 11v11. Is this match gonna continue, or is it gonna cancel? You know, between Ricky G actually has a better ping than Wildcat. I'm still struggling to understand how Ricky G has such a powerful ping on a EU server.
Sure. I'm not actually sure. Where is he based?
Ah, good question. That's a very, very good question. Okay, so it seems like they're asking for a restart. They're gonna run 11v11.
Well, there's 12v12 now, so...
Okay, yeah,
It's
it's
just that
12v12.
two of the people are on the wrong side. I'm gonna check if I can move them quickly.
Mr. Braniev. This is also a very, very decent limpet match. So many buildings, so little time. Okay, I'm actually
Yeah, it
lying.
looks like they're gonna restart.
Okay, question is, as is, what's gonna happen? Hey, just heard on the news today we're gonna have a lacquer cold front from Friday side. So this weekend, it's under the blankets once again.
Where are you guys actually based?
Port Elizabeth.
EE. Oh, okay. Yeah, I miss the weather. I was from East London.
Oh yeah?
I really, really miss the weather down there. It is so cold up here.
Yeah. The weather here is very unpredictable. Now you try to
It's the
go out,
wind in PE I don't like.
no, but you see, the thing is, one moment you're trying to get out of the house, then it's extremely cold. You go and get yourself a jacket and you try to leave the house. It's summer, then it's winter, then it's summer, then it's winter. You're always confused.
No, I think that's just PE people that are just generally confused.
Yeah, but see, the problem is I'm actually from Rustenburg and the Free State from Bloemfontein as well.
Ah,
So I'm actually used to all types of weather. I can always remember that one morning we were on Koffiefontein just outside of Bloemfontein, and the mine manager wanted a meeting 5 o'clock in the morning, and the temperatures were I think it was -5 that morning.
it was -4 here a couple days ago. Not a couple days ago, maybe. I think last week
Yeah,
when we
try
had such a cold front.
go and try and stand outside in that weather for an hour and a half and listen to somebody blabbering and jabbering. You want to tell them, shush, we want to go underground.
Wasn't it colder underground?
No, no, you got basically mine standards. If I remember correctly, the temperatures underground should be between 27 and 33 degrees. So that's basically your
Uh-huh.
constant temperatures underground. When you get topside, that's when you freeze. Okay, so it seems like MRU, one of the players dropped. I think he most probably dropped so that they can do the server change or the side changes. But I think this is going to be like a one to watch. This is also a very close quarters game.
Yeah, but these buildings and Suez. Oh,
Once again, limpet. If Terminator was here, it was dynamite, but it's limpet. Okay, so Fork, your mate sub is in. We're just waiting for that final player from MRUS. Okay, so let's see. Mr. Ashad. Hey boys. Ashad, well done to the MRUS team.
and
Yes,
Sila, thank you for watching. Have a great one. How did the soccer go? You haven't updated me. What's going on? Seems like MRU's lost someone.
okay, so it's gonna be 12v11 for now. See, this is what I like about a T5 domination. There's no ladder use. Because these ladders are actually constant pain in the... Yeah, that one. I would never say arse. Okay, so we've got a Wildcat coming here from the outside. I'm just gonna rub it into Springbok's face. His tags he got his tags taken by a Wildcat. I still got my tags. So we got a showdown between Best. Okay, now Best is actually retreating a bit. We've got Wildcat trying to go for high ground. Strange. I haven't seen. Okay, I saw one rocket kill by Ricky G. No limpet kills. Where's the culture? Buildings
You had
equals.
limpets in the SNLV
Yeah,
tournament.
yeah, yeah. You're not allowed on a T5. That's the thing.
Yeah.
Let's see here. So it seems like MRUS have taken the lead again. Our shot score is 3-0 MRUS's favor. And this is basically the final match going now. I'm actually quite surprised to see MRUS performing the way they are. I mean, the Oaks. It seems like Falkymate's struggling a bit on the TDM side. But what we always can do is try and organize a rush match between the two. Since Falkymate is the rush champions or champions of season 3, if I'm not mistaken, for division 2.
A rush match between these two would be pretty intense.
I think it's going to be very interesting.
Hold on, they're not allowed ladders?
Yeah, no, they are. It's TDM.
Oh.
Yeah, it's on the. Yeah, when it's if it's T5, yeah, no ladders, no limpets, no crossbows, no dynamite, no anti-tank grenades.
You can see I only played T5.
I know those rules off by heart.
Well done.
I think I know those. I know the T5 rules better than me and my wife's anniversary.
Probably.
If she heard me now, she would have killed me. Oh, and Wildcat's actually going big here. She just took down Bronnier. Once again, that M1917, very like a gun. The only downside of it, nay, is the firing rate. Okay, so it seems like Falkymite is trying to get their rhythm on this one, but it seems like it's more of a free-for-all now. So Arshad just commented here, GG both and good luck. No, it's still early days in the season. Maybe the Falkymate pulls it back from here. Maybe they go undefeated from here on. We never know. Oh, and Flaming Arrows, he's just running around, knocking people like it's nobody's business there. And best is sniped, Wildcat. We got... Where's Alpha Whiskey? Let's go and spectate on Alpha Whiskey a bit. Oh wait, yeah, let's go to the T. IDC Warrior just took Springbok's tags.
I heard that. I didn't see it, but I heard it.
No, just as I spawned onto Springbok, it's like tags gone bye bye. Seems like it's not.
The curse of the streamer.
Yeah. You know, that's what happens when you're Springbok, especially when you get hunted.
Only one big talk about it, so.
Oh, an Alpha Whiskey. Quite potent with that. Even with the, I think it's a 1911. Decent. Well done. Tags. Oh, and Alpha Whiskey took a set of tags from Agent, and there was a slight teabag there. Alpha Whiskey's actually on fire here. If we check the scores quickly, it's a 20 ticket difference. Still early days in the game. We've got Alpha Whiskey running 15 for 5. And Mauritian Dodo, he's going 8 for 0. Basically a 23 ticket difference.
Oh. And as I spawned on him, he died. Sorry.
Springbok 3000. Let's go.
There's a shock
See.
trooper.
Oh, Mr. Springbok got a kill, but he didn't even go for a team. Oh, he's going to pull a Allah Akbar. Let's see what happens. Let's see. Is he gonna do the Allah? No, no Allah Akbar. Oh, and he almost got taken down there. Oh, let's see what happens. Let's see.
Halfway there.
Ah,
We need
and he
to
just
push
barely
on.
missed with that limpet. Limpet is not his weapon of choice. Okay, so we got full Qmate grouping here. I don't want to talk up, but my jaw is actually getting numb from the stream.
How many beers down now?
How many beers?
Hmm?
That's 6.
Only
5,
6.
7. Fuck. Wife had to correct me, it's 7.
Ooh, seems that on the soccer, Croatia is in the lead 2-1. Ooh, England's gonna choke.
I told you the Orlando Pirates are gonna lead. Oh, and Brawler FC just took tags. So tell me, is the Orlando Pirates at least gonna advance to the finals? And Wildcat gets another set of tags from Brian Neef.
Noise.
Maybe if I should give her a set of throwing knives instead of guns. Oh, Alpha Whiskey screaming there. He's on fire, literally. Let's see what's happening here. Oh,
Like MRU has
and
increased the lead now, 128 to 96.
got another teabag there from Springbok. And another teabag. That's now 2 in a row. Oh, and GMT takes down Springbok. So it seems like MRUS
How
might
many
have...
skulls?
Yeah, it's just skulls everywhere. And it seems like MRUS has a 25 ticket lead here currently. Go and spectate Besta a bit. Besta is running around with the annihilated trench. But annihilated trench isn't the bad gun, Nate. The only thing that really ticks me off is your ammo capacity. Oh, and he gets taken down by flaming arrows. Let's see what happens. And Brian Neef did get him back on his feet. Oh. Internet efficient for to broadcast gameplay. Hey, you're lying.
I got that earlier as well.
Oh, got another teabag from Springbok here. That one lasted a bit longer than usual. So it's about 26 ticket lead currently for MRUS. You know what I like is it's a very intense game. It's not about there's nothing about running away and getting 200 for 10 tickets and so on. It's actually a very good game to spectate, if you ask me.
Yeah, TDM is a fun game for spectators to watch as well. Because there's always action. Though if people could just stay alive for a little while, it would be great.
No, the whole of apples is dead. Okay. Best are dead again. Let's go to Francois. Francois running 15 for 13. Seems like he's got to chuck some beer into that MP18 to lubricate it more. He's not going to get my beer. Okay. Seems like MRUS is actually doing a very strong push here. Oh, IDC Warrior gets taken down by Brawler. Oh. And we got a lucky teabag there from John. Well done. Caught that one on stream. Let's see what's going to happen here. Seems like John is holding.
And you very close to victory on this one.
Yeah, you know, it's like I said. I think these oaks actually practice these maps from the start to get go. Oh, and we got another kill there from John. Is there going to be like a teabag? And he did it. He teabagged.
Okay.
He teabagged till he died. Now what I like is seeing these oaks. They're not letting it up. They're not giving up. They're pushing it through no matter what.
Yeah, Forky is very good at that. They don't give up.
Yeah,
Even if they're
they
few maps down
constantly
or whatever.
they constantly push, regardless to what. Let's see. Brawler gonna get Black Terror. Is Black Terror gonna get Brawler? Now this is gonna be. Oh, Black Terror seemed to survive that one. Black Terror still running strong. Oh, Big Jardim got taken down by Mauritian Dodo. So it seems like
I don't know, the Black Terror knows he's running into a whole squad. Oh,
Alpha Whiskey takes down one base. And MRUS takes the win. For Nord, MRUS's favor. Well done. Well done to MRUS. Well done to the Wildcat taking Springbok, the Teabag Legends tags.
Yeah, very well played to both teams. You know, obviously MRU being the stronger team, but you know, it was very clear from the get-go that 4Q was not just going to sit down and let them walk all over them.
Now, this was a very, very interesting match. Very interesting to watch. Once again, scores very, very similar. We got Alpha Whiskey running for 40 for 12, Agent 32 for 16. We got Lucifer running 40 for 12, exactly the same as Alpha Whiskey. You know, the scores are very, very similar. And personally, I think both teams did very well. And well done, very well done to both teams. This was extremely lucky match to spectate.
Yeah, it was, and thank you very much for joining me. Unfortunately, my chat didn't hear you, but still, they still think I'm crazy and that there isn't really anybody there.
Yeah, but we know all females are crazy. One moment they love you, next moment they
Oh,
stab you.
remember your wife and I share a name. We're both crazy like that.
Yeah, well, I don't want to talk too much. She's got a knife here somewhere. Yeah, there's the biltong
No,
knife.
I'm gonna tell her now. I'm gonna message her now and let her know what you said.
Yeah, the moment I see her looking at me, I'm starting to run. But
All right,
guys,
but thank you to everybody on the streams who's watching and all the banter in the background and the chatter. It was great. It was a great match to spectate with you as well.
guys, thank you all once again. Thank you for joining. And Seeker, thank you very much for your time as well. It was a pleasure
It was a
having you
pleasure.
on the stream. And yeah, we'll see what happens in the future again. Maybe we do another combined stream again.
Yeah, definitely. But we need to sort out the settings next time.
Yeah, yeah, I'll go and Google that shit now.
Perfect. All right.
Guys, have a good
Thanks,
one.
guys.